Yeah, Sherrone, 80 yards rushing, obviously you put a lot of pressure on your offensive attack. Can you kind of pinpoint, I know you haven't seen the film, but what went wrong in terms of your playing team?
Yeah, I mean, I think we just have to watch the film and evaluate where we're at. I thought there was some positive runs in there, and when you get behind, you start to throw the ball a little bit more. So we just got to do a better job executing the fundamental little details in all phases on offense, and we'll get better.
You guys had a lot go wrong at both sides of the ball. What concerns you most coming out of this game?
I mean, for us, it's a loss. You haven't had one of these in a long time, so you definitely feel it. Our kids feel it. They feel it more than anybody. So definitely feel bad for them and how they feel, but we know on all sides of the ball, all three phases, we got a lot to work on. We just got to get better at the fine details and can have penalties and turnovers. So those are the things right now we got to keep to work on.
The left here, Wojo.
Sherrone, obviously the offense struggled. Do you have to look at all sorts of other options, whether it's running backs, receivers, quarterback, offensive line, shuffling? Do you need to dig deeper to find some of those pieces?
Yeah, I think we're going to watch the film and figure that out. And I don't want to make a knee-jerk reaction and just say something after we haven't watched the film. So watch it, evaluate it, see what we need to do to put the right people in the right places to make us successful, and that's what we're going to try to do.
The left,
Coach,
Mitch.
it's been a long time since the team has lost a game at all.
Yep.
Let alone here. I wonder if you, in preparation, thought a little bit about if that happens, how do you start dealing? What do you say to the kids who haven't experienced a loss in a couple of years? How do you use it more to the positive than the negative?
Yeah, my message to the team was that it's going to take resolve. We haven't lost here in a while. You don't like losing. We didn't lose it all last year. We lost once, twice the year before. So for us, it's like you don't ever want to lose. So you're never thinking about the loss. But for them and for us, I just think about them. I think about how they feel, and what are we gonna do to get better? That's all we're worried about right now. Is we're gonna take everything we can on all three phases to get better in every little piece. And my message to them was, we gotta do it together. We can't finger point, and you find out who you are as a team when adversity strikes. And to watch our guys at the end fight, the offense fight, go down and score. They easily could have just kicked it in, and our defense do the same thing. In the second half, they only allowed a touchdown, which we don't want, but they at least fought. So that gives you some sign that there's resolve there. But now we got to put the things in peace, so in the first half it doesn't go the way it did.
You mentioned some of the things you want to fix. What's your sense on how easily correctable some of these things are? These
Yeah.
fixes or this long-term problem?
I mean, I think the turnovers are easy to fix. The first pick was a tip pass. The second one was a communication in the route concept. Those things are, and then the fumble was, Colson will tell you, just didn't tuck it away fast enough. And those are three things. If you don't have those, then you're in a different ball game. But they happened, and they did a good job capitalizing off of them. They were, and then for us on defense, it's tackling. We got to make sure we wrap up because they had 135 yards after contact. So for us, those little things, you fix those, you put you in a better position, but you can't do that against a good team.
Bill.
Coach over here, on 3rd down, 3 and 12. I mean, what were some things? I know you're probably gonna say we're gonna watch film, but some things on 3rd down that need to be executed better between both quarterbacks.
Yeah, I mean, really just reads. We got to make plays. Pass catchers got to make plays. You have some 3rd downs and you drop one. You misrun the route. I can remember specifically off my head. There's 2 of them that we just dropped. So that ups your percentage there. So we got to make plays for the quarterback as well. And we got to keep the protection clean. And protection wasn't a big issue all night. So, but we've got to do a great job just executing as a whole offense. It can't just be one person here and there. It's got to be a whole collective effort.
Here on the left, Michael.
Hello, Coach. Time of possession obviously was skewed heavily towards Texas early in this game. How much do you think that hurt the defense, particularly in the first half?
Yeah, I think they were on the field a lot, and that was my message to them. And to watch them in the second half, and as the time of possession crept a little closer to us, they weren't as successful on offense. So they had those long drives, but when you go 3 and out and you put a good offense on the field with a great quarterback and good offensive line, that's what's going to happen. So for us, we've got to possess the ball. We've got to do a better job with our style of play on offense and making sure we don't let that happen.